Hello YouTube, doing another video. I know it's been a while. It's been like a year and a few months. I'm not exact on the time, but I know it's been a year and more. So, got a lot of new sounds since that time frame. And I'm just gonna do a beat. I'm gonna start a beat. I already got the chord pattern for the main melody, maybe, which is this right here. It's on this VST called The Book of Sounds, I believe it was called. Yeah, Book of Sounds. And it's the #1 version. They have 2 and 3. 3 is really good. I'm gonna be trying to get that one soon. But using these piano vibe sounds, and it sounds really good. And I'm using a R&B chord. I think I got it from here. Yeah, got it from right here. It's a 2/5 B5 pattern chord or chord progression pattern. And where I got this from was this guy. I forgot his name. It starts with a D, but if you Google True Urban R&B, he has like um, many packs as far as they contain chord progression and chords for hip hop, R&B, and you get drum chords as well, stuff like this. Um, so you definitely want to go and grab that library. He has a few libraries with that. So if you're not really understanding or good with understanding music theory and are good with playing the keyboard like me, like I have a basic idea of both things, playing the keyboard or piano and playing the and understanding music theory. So I use these things to help me along the way to still make hot music, even though I don't understand it as far as like being a master. I still have ways to get around that until I fully comprehend everything that I should to be the best and make the best music I can. So definitely go check that out. I would just type in True Urban. Let's see what others say. Yeah, True Urban, the R&B mini library. And it's really good. I think I have 1 and 2. He has a third one out. I might go cop that as well because all this helps me better my music. You know, the more you invest in yourself, the better your music sounds. The more knowledge you gain, the more you can go teach someone else that's within your position. So, but anyway, I'm babbling on. Let me get started, or get into this beat. So I'll grab this. I believe I grabbed this chord right here. Maybe I grabbed this one. I don't know. Let me see, which one did I grab? It wasn't that one. It's not that. As you can see, they're different. So I grabbed that one, which I believe is a D flat chord progression. Or I think he was just in that scale. But as you see, it's a 2/5 D5. So we're dealing with fifth chords. Fifths are just basically using more keys when playing a chord, just like you got your trichords. Your trichords, and then you have your fourths, you have your fifths, sixths, sevenths, 11ths, and 13ths. Then it get more complicated as you go higher. But yeah, just study on that as just some music theory stuff. So I'm not going to go in depth in that because I said that I don't really have a full understanding of how everything works. I have a basic understanding, so I just go more of what sounds good, because even with going with what sounds good, you still have a basic understanding of music theory, because if something sounds off, you'll pick it up, because if it's in the correct tone and order as far as chords go, it's going to sound crisp and clean. If something sounds off, that's because a note or something in your chords are in the wrong place. So I think a lot of us do that, and we don't understand why it's like that, but as you get more knowledge, you'll understand. So let's get into this. As you see, he even puts um, what chords he used, and when you say 2-5 B5, that's just giving you a basic idea of the chord progression. And he puts the BPM, so we know it's 80, but I didn't use 80 as you see. I used 140 because 80 was too slow, I felt, for the beat I'm gonna make. So I wanted to say one thing else. So this goes for, you can do this in any scale. So when you see these numbers, that just mean you usually see them in Roman numerals in music theory, but you can do them like that as well. Numbers, no matter if they in Roman numerals or in numbers, you still know what that you still should know what they mean. So let's get on. I'll let you hear what I got so far. And what's good about this too, because he is a very good keyboard player, and he puts all the notes here, bass notes and everything, so you can definitely build around everything that he has as far as these go, as far as these chord progressions go and chords go. I've utilized this in a lot of beats, and as you see, he has the velocities different, more humanized. I'll probably go in here and just adjust things to my liking, but even with it like this, it still sounds really good. So the first thing I really do is find a chord pattern I like, or a chord progression, or just find chords and just play with chords and just mix chords together until I find something I like. I'm already done with that process, so I like it this. So the next thing I would do is start with the drums. There's two ways I can do this. I can just start building on my own some drums, or what I can do to make things more easier or less time consuming. What I'm doing right now, and just instead of loading so many Kontakt 5s, I'd rather just set it up to where I can just MIDI out. That way I don't have to open so many instances of Kontakt 5. Even though my computer is fairly good and can run many instances, I just rather not overload it for no reason, make it work harder for no reason. So I'm gonna set that like that. I'm gonna go into here. I'm gonna set this to 5. And then just copy this, paste it here. We should be good to go. I do notice the sound got lower. It seems like the sound got lower. Maybe not, I'm just tripping. Just tripping. Okay, so I'll start with that. I'm gonna clone this to 2. Then I'm gonna use this other Kontakt library, which comes from Studio Linked VST, and they have a lot of great stuff. And I have a lot of their kits because They have a lot of great sounds, and plus they teach you more of the music theory aspect, just like I went over in the beginning. So let's see. I can't remember how a lot of these kit sounds. So I don't want to try to search for sounds a lot as I make this beat. I just really wanted to show you a basic idea of how things are done. So we'll go into this Drake style pattern. See, in this VST they have MIDIs to where you can go through and choose what type of beat progression you want. Drums. Then you can preview it right here. Now, as you see, that sounds pretty good. And that's just the full drums, and you can separate it if you just want to hear the hats and the progressions, the hi-hats and the progressions. I think this one sounds really good. Back to the full. I might will use this. I think this is the #1 priority as far as sounding good. But we can check out some other ones. That one don't really go too well. Sounded okay. This one sounded okay. Now, the key of doing this is just, for me, the way I see it, is to save time. This is not cheating or nothing. This is just to save time. Finish beats more quickly and efficient, but still make them sound good. Now, even though you hear these drums and stuff, I'm gonna go in and change patterns, probably change instruments to my liking. This way it cuts out a lot of time. That sounds really good too, that pattern right there. To me, that one sounds better than the first one. I like this one the best. So I'm gonna go with this one. So you can drag just from right there. How this VST is set up is really excellent. You can drag from right there, drop a mini pattern right into your setup, your sequencer. So now we can stop the preview. Do is I'll make the chords longer. What's this supposed to do? For me, I like to be organized, so I just name stuff. Now, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and start working on the drums. I would, because I want to just be more focus on just building this track and then come back and start working on everything. But I think tightening up the drums and then adding more instruments would be the best thing to do. So I'm gonna start with that. So I'm gonna turn it up a tad bit. Let me see. I just want to see how many minutes I'm at. Okay, 15 minutes. Now since we have 15 minutes, I'm gonna pause this video. I'm not gonna pause it. I'm gonna end it on that note, and then I'm gonna come back and do the drums. I'm gonna just break it in 15-minute sections. Hopefully, I can break it in that time. So, see you guys on the next video.